Very welcome to RASTA TV, presented by Autohaus Anders, a new edition of Not a Trash Talk. You've played your first games in the easyCredit BBL, so how does it feel right now?
It feels great. Never thought I would, be playing at this level, at one time. So to be here and be 3 games in now, it feels nice.
You are a BBL-Rookie, and you are already standing on the field for a good of 25 minutes per game. At your side, there are experienced players like Josh Young, Jean Salomon, Dennis Clifford, Derek Allen is one of the assistant coaches. What do you learn from them, and what do you bring into these guys?
I learn new things every day, honestly. More than anything, just how serious they take their profession and how much they grind every day, and treat it like a real job. So
in total, you now have 6 compulsory games for RASTA. You scored at least like 16 points per game, nearly 6 rebounds. Do your opponents underestimate you?
Maybe, but I've been underestimated my whole life, so it's nothing that I'm not used to. But scoring's cool and everything, and that's just the way the game ends up. But I'm out there just trying to do anything I can to, help our team. If it's points, great. If it's rebounds, great. Whatever I need to do.
You said you have been underestimated whole of your life. So when did you notice that?
Oh, since I've been 12 years old. I don't know. I just feel like I've been held to a lower standard than what I know I'm capable of playing. In high school, I only had 1 scholarship coming out of high school, and that's where I went. Went to Notre Dame College, Division II school. I was putting up great numbers there, but then I have that D2 stigma that people put on. And then, I'm sure a lot of people with me coming from Pro A expect me to not be as good as these BBL guys, but I'm here to show them something different.
Yeah, you are showing, and you have been very accurate in the beginning of the season. I was especially inside. So are you particularly at home near the basket? Is this your home inside the zone?
Yeah, that's always been my strength, and I've tried to extend my game as times went on, and I think I've done okay at that. But for the most part, around the basket is where I'll thrive.
You also like to take the 3. And you wear the number 41. In Germany, of course, the number 41 is a very special jersey number, and the 3s for a big man too. So you wear that number from Dirk Nowitzki just because of how he played the game, or maybe of his character. So tell me about your role model.
Yeah, well, growing up, my dad's favorite player was always Larry Bird, so he would show me a lot of stuff on Larry Bird, but I didn't grow up watching Larry Bird, so I couldn't really, fully understand. But the closest thing to that at the time was, I guess, Dirk Nowitzki. So, yeah, I just became a fan, and then when at a young age, I decided I wanted to wear 41, and then it just kind of stuck with me all the way up until I became pro. So.
Was that a tough time? I mean, you're a American guy from Ohio. This is the state of LeBron James, Cleveland Cavaliers. And when you tell the kids, hey, my role model is Dirk Nowitzki?
Yeah, well, I really like LeBron too, don't get me wrong. I just couldn't relate my game to LeBron's game quite as easily as I could for Dirk. So, but no, nobody really gave me anything. Plus, it was always nice because when we picked numbers and stuff, nobody ever wanted number 41, so I never had to worry about someone taking my number.
Dirk was the most popular player, of course, in the US. Detlef Schrempf was before, but there are now more German players in the NBA. So what about how do Americans look at German players, German basketball? How much do they know?
I don't think they know very much, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure they recognize some of the bigger names that come out of Germany, but Americans can be kind of stubborn when it comes to their basketball. So.
And what is your impression? What was your first impression of German basketball when you moved here last summer?
My first impression was it was a tough, gritty game. It almost felt like a different version of basketball. high emphasis on defense. You know, you're not going to get nothing easy. In the States, if you get scored on, then the mindset is I'm just going to come back down and score on you. Here, I feel like they take like great pride in their defense.
You already talked about Notre Dame Falcons. You are a living legend there. Your jersey is under the roof. I mean, not many people get that honor. Please tell me about the moment when you heard about that they will never give away your number again. A special moment, right?
Oh, for sure. A lot of hard work. You know, I became the player I became at Notre Dame. So I was real close with my coaches. They helped me in many facets of life outside of basketball. And for them to grant me with that honor, it definitely meant a lot to me.
You already talked about different kind of basketball we play here in Germany or Europe at all. But how was translating live from Ohio to Bremerhaven?
Well, it was a little different. Obviously, I had never been out of the country before going to Bremerhaven, so just minor adjustments.
And good 1 year later, how do you feel in Germany? Is it already becoming part of your not only business home, but a country you like and where you can...
Yeah, I've adjusted well and I'm used to it, and I know I like living here. One thing about being here is there's, you know, way less, especially during this time, there's way less distractions than there are back home, so it's, you know, I can stay focused and, you know, work on my craft and focus on basketball.
Focus is on basketball, but we all have to take care a lot of the pandemic in the US too, your family, friends, we here at RASTA. So how do you feel in a situation like this now?
I mean, I feel safe. I feel like the rules and regulations that we have set up are, you know, as long as we follow them, then we should be fine, you know. It doesn't feel that much different, you know, it doesn't affect me personally like that much differently.
Take care of each other is also a topic of a basketball team. So how's RASTA right now? How does it feel to play? I mean, you guys lost the last couple of games and now had 2-3 days off. So first team practice was today. How is the outcome? How's the motivation?
You know, we're definitely motivated and we're not going to let those losses discourage us. There's good things to take away from those games and there's things to take away that we know that we need to work on and improve at. And the great part about it is it's still early and, you know, we have plenty of time to, you know, get things situated, and we will.
Talking, communication was a big topic in the last week. So what do you think about that? You already talked about defense is in Germany much more a focus on. So what about this situation?
Yeah, communication is a huge part of defense. And, you know, figuring out different screen defenses and, you know, different principles that we have. You know, you have to communicate to solve things on the fly because basketball is such a fast game.
Fast game and lots of games in December. We start against Medi Bayreuth December 4th, then at Ulm December 6th, at home back again against Ulm. So the pre-time of Christmas is very busy. How would you celebrate Christmas when you would be at home?
Yeah, I would just relax all day with my family, you know, do the present and tree thing and have a nice dinner, you know, just enjoy family time.
This is the week now of Thanksgiving. It's a holiday that is not very popular in Germany, but I know the Americans and the BBL celebrate it together. Maybe do you have any plans with the team for that, or?
As of right now, I haven't heard anything about it. I think it'd be cool if we did something like that, but as of right now, I don't think so. 6
games in December, like I said. What are your expectations of this month, this special month?
To improve as a team every single day, and I think that's really the only thing that you can do as a team is just take it day by day and keep improving, and then hopefully by the end of December we've improved drastically.
Well, thank you very much for your time. all the best and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.